Hello there! We're continuing with Heroic Age today. We do not have much left here. 3 more missions and then we are completely done with Train Valley Vault. Let me know in the comments down below what other kind of games you would like to see. We need a replacement. Alright, this happens to be my second attempt actually. First one didn't go so well. This turned out to be a little bit harder than I thought. It's a large map and there's a lot of things to be producing, so it's kind of hard to actually get everything running. But I think we have a strategy now. I'm gonna try to focus on using one train for each production line, and hopefully that should work out pretty well. We're gonna go wood, we're gonna go produce paper right here to sell over to these guys. Maybe even go up here actually to start that production. I would like to buy some of these fairly early on as well, because I found that would be really hard in the last episode. But yeah, let's do this. Let's get maybe you guys. We're gonna get them connected there, and you will go this way. And we can let the game run for a little while, make sure that we're building up some resources here. Connect that. Just make simple connections to begin with here, so we can start delivering some basic stuff. Not really to be working on the different missions that we have now. It looks fairly simple. There's only 2 things that we need to produce. But goods is maybe the easiest one. It's just wood. A chain of wood that goes directly to Summit Camp. But then you also have these scientific data. And that is a lot more. So of course gasoline is not too hard. Like that's doable. But then you have the canned food. And that is everything on this side of the map plus these 2 things. So you kind of need to build a bridge in between here, and that's like 100 grand just by itself, which is kind of worrying. So let's go get some wood onto here to deliver some papers. That should be pretty good. And also get some montage over here to deliver that to right there. And we can also get... Don't have enough money for that. We're gonna get another train onto here eventually with the grain as well. The wheat. So yeah, we have 2 victory conditions. We need to be done by 1929. We need to finish 4 of the city requests, and we need to finish without using more than 1 specialist. So we can use 1, but I don't think we need to use any of them, so we're probably just not going to. We'll just skip the specialists in this run. Sorry for my squeaky microphone every now and then. It happens. It happens. Not my fault. Yeah, it is my fault. But yeah, come on. Cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. So, yes. Still kind of waiting for some money here. Let's get this guy to start making some money. I think what we want to do is probably go out here. This is just a really good place to start making money. So let's speed up time until we have 90 grand, and then I think I will just go straight out here. That'll probably be pretty good. Alright, so we now have the 90 grand that we need to get over to this development rights here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get ourselves a bridge over here eventually. That will be another 89,000. So we're gonna let the game run for a little bit longer here. And hopefully that should help out a little bit here. My plan is to go for this wooden planks production first. And then we will go for the production of goods to get this one built up. And then if we find the time for it, we will get these 2 done as well. Potentially we will use the fuel instead of doing the books over here. Books to here is like you have to go from here across everything and then all the way up there. So fuel is a little bit easier because we're gonna be able to connect that right here. And that might just be a little bit better for us. So we're gonna go right here with that. We're gonna go building there. You're gonna connect right there, and these are going to connect pretty nicely right here, I think. We had the money for it. $4,000 in the bank right there. I already know from experience that this is going to become one of the water-filled areas. So I'm actually gonna cheat from the fact that I already know that. And we're gonna build a bridge here. I'm gonna predetermine that that is going to be needed. It's gonna cost me leg and an arm, but that's fine. You can see just expanded a little bit here when it comes to the water, so it continues to just grow all the time. And eventually it's going to cover this whole area right here, so if you just draw a line through there, then you're kind of screwed. Not much to do about that. We could go with another station here, but I actually want more trains, so we're gonna go with more trains instead. Definitely gonna go with more trains instead. Which will be another montage. It will go here up to that one. And it's gonna be oh, I forgot to actually load planks first, and then we unload planks. That should be pretty darn good. And now we have more use of all of this wood that we have right here. Unfortunately, we're already in 1920, so we only have 9 years left. And we're not even started on the actual production that we need for the completion of the mission. Neither of them, actually. But yeah, that should be pretty good. So let's let that run. That should hopefully keep up. We then want to go through here with one of these guys. Extract that. Get some cows on there. And that should be pretty good. Next up, we're gonna have to buy this area so we can start producing the canned goods as well. Since we are already here, and this has already opened, right? What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna get ourselves a bridge right here when we have the money for it. Just something like this. 81 grand, come on. There we go. So that will be just to get these guys running. With the gas. Gas. Should be good. For some reason, every time I get to this point in the mission, the game kinda lags in a weird way. Don't see that too often otherwise. But that should be pretty good for this whole setup. So we're gonna bring you all the way up to here. Just like that. We're then gonna have these go over here. Like that. And also like this, because we're gonna have to bring the goods from here through there. This is about to finish up. We should start getting goods production fairly soon. Don't have the money for that. What are you talking about? Why do we not have any money? Make some money, boys. Make some money, boys. Here we go. So that's the majority of the map. And started up now. So now we just need 30 grand to get this going. And then we're gonna finish up the fuel production right here, I think, first. Because there is no reason to bring fuel here until the canned goods is on the way as well. So we'll start by doing the fuel parts that we need. And it looks like this will now finish, so once that is done I will move these guys to go up here and produce the goods that we need instead. Which should be pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Give myself a train that will go and finish that off. And keep an eye on this because I'm just gonna send it back when it delivers its first batch of oil. That way this guy can actually produce a little bit for me before we actually do something. Do something stupid and send him out on a massive joyride with nothing behind him. Not requested. Also not recommended, but hey, we'll see. We'll see. So that's oil into our gasoline production. And we're gonna send you back to pick up more oil before we leave for that. This one is now done, so you will actually stop delivering to there and you will deliver to here instead. That should be pretty good for you. So that will finish that. We should probably unlock this next. We are in 1922, so we actually don't have like a crazy amount of extra time left. And there we have the money, 128 grand in the bank. Let's get all of this up and running. We're gonna need all of those. You are gonna go straight to here. You are gonna go straight onto the same route. And we need 60 grand for this guy, so that probably doesn't happen right now. That will be fine. Could also do this, I guess, to get the passengers ready to go. Because yeah, if I do that, I can get a train that goes from here. Just connect to you, and we can provide passengers from over here. We're working on the gasoline here. This can be next up with a montage. We go load, unload, confirm that. Maybe bring these around this way so he doesn't have to go around. And now you can see that the water is actually expanding here. So anything that is below this would have fallen, but I think our water line is at a decent spot. Yeah. I think we are at a place where we need to be, so to say. This is going to open up eventually, and that's how we're going to bring the canned food over here. So let's get our montage to go here. Confirm that. And also get a montage to go with loading passengers here. That should be pretty good. And you should stop going there and instead go here. Like that. Start producing cows. Go there. Once we have 60 grand, I will buy this one as well. Just like that. One station. This guy will then continue over this way eventually. I have some benefits from the fact that I already know what's gonna happen. There is a partial truth in that, for sure. Yeah. So once this melts, then we will drag this line through there as well. And I will take you and I will let you guys go here and do that as well. That should be pretty good. That's 80 grand right there. Let's allow you to go here then. So at the end of all this, you should go load, unload, and then back to your basic routine. Gas is done. These are having one more delivery to be done. I'll keep an eye on this guy and I think I'll just send him out with one then. Maybe I'll even upgrade you to be one of the faster trains. We'll just do that. Go here. Have him go over there and have him unload over here. We should probably be done with an Ohio instead. 1924 now, so a bit better position, not gonna lie. Will you pick up anything? Yes. Okay, so now we are producing steel here as well. That's good. You're about to finish up. Have we done 3? Yes. So we just need a few more now and then we are good to go. This is looking good. I think we are now ready to have this guy start delivering fuel to here instead. That should be good. This has now thawed completely, so we're gonna bring them up there. And we're going to put a damn fast train onto here. Which will probably just wait full load. There's no reason for you to leave with some kind of half-assed load, to be honest. Anything else that we can do to speed this up now, other than like start upgrading trains? I think we probably want to do that. We have some options to add more trains as well. I think this was a good idea to start by building up trains that are responsible for one item alone. So even though it seems kind of crazy to have these, for example, go between all of these places, it kind of makes sense in the long run, I think. So are we producing now? Almost. Where did my train go? I had a train here. Oh, you're just standing around waiting, huh? Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Maybe we'll get one more train that goes with steel from here then. That could be an option. We're in 1925, so we're actually doing pretty good. This is about to finish that off, so that means that I can sell this guy and I can use that for the rest of all this. Yes, that's you done. Let's sell him. There comes more steel. That's good. How fast are you producing? Probably not that fast, huh? But yeah, unless we have a lot of stuff laying around, it doesn't matter how fast they are producing. Here comes the food. Let's see, how long does this take? That's on highest speed. That might actually not be fast enough. If I wanted to, I could get paper and glue to here. Just like that. You will then go up this way. And This will do that. Is this a comment on global warming, by the way? The fact we're having rising oceans? Are they woke bastards? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If we do that, we can then have... Instead of having this guy do this, we can have you go up here with the glue instead. Same thing with you, we can have you go up here with the paper instead. That'll be fine. That will be just fine. And then we're gonna have one guy going from here with the books up to this place. And probably bring the scientific data back as well. I think that makes sense. How's this looking? We're not really filling up here, so... If I were to remove from you to do the ingots, and I put my own train here. Wait for full load. Maybe that's the better option. Just let these deliver and then we'll have him only do the ores instead. That'll be good. That'll be good. We don't need the passenger trains anymore. The 4 city requests are now done, so we can sell you. We can sell you. We're in 1926. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. I think this will hopefully work out. You're going with glue to where exactly? Invent... What are you doing? Oh, you can't get back here. That would be an issue for you. Yeah, I agree. Let's go back this way then. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, we'll get the books on here. So, higher class, load, unload, load, unload. And I guess we could unload books here as well. If we have any left. I don't think we will, but at least we have the option now. At least we have the option. This is looking good, you're looking good. That is now hopefully producing. Nine out of 10. Yeah, I think books actually might make sense here. Just to make it produce a little bit faster. Is this just doing... No, it just means that it has 2 books. It's not that it's actually doubling the production. You need this route. Sorry. Almost forgot. Yeah, so then we are producing those scientific data as well. I think this should do it. I don't see why we would not be able to do it this way. Currently 1926, about to be 27. 2 years should be enough to produce the 20-ish data that we need. Yeah. Seems good. Seems good. We're probably gonna be able to finish this. I'll be right back when we hit the right place. And there we have it. Good amount of scientific data coming in right here. That should do it for everything that we need around here. Water levels seems to have been fairly stable since it's raised itself, increased its size. Just need 7, and we should have a little bit more than 7 right there. So that's it. That's that. All of them completed, 3 stars. Feels good, man. It says 57 minutes, but I've been fast forwarding most of the game, so it's about 28 minutes on my recording, so that's pretty decent. I find it that usually if you play through an episode or a scenario once, it's a lot easier to kind of plan it out afterwards. And this is the outcome. So yeah. that was that. We only have 2 more to go. We have wings, and then we have whatever the dragon is about. Should be interesting. We also are violently close to a golden statue. Don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight, and see you next time, I guess. Subscribe, click that like button, comment, whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. Bye-bye.